that it just exists. And then there's a tremendous amount of politicization that thinks that somehow or another that is bad. That this thing that doesn't kill anybody, literally like the LD50 rate for psilocybin is something insane. It's like 52. It's like 100 pounds or something. I don't know what it is. Like, let's find out what's the LD50 rate. Lethal dose of 50% what's happening. That's not concerns. All their concerns about people losing their marbles and they wouldn't have the rest of
Their prescription medicine is alleviating conditions of heart disease. It's really impressive. Talk about that really. We're getting upset because Tony Hinchcliffe came along and called Puerto Rico another trash.
But he didn't even call it, he made a joke.
Yeah, exactly, he made a joke.
But this is not only trash.
Yeah.
I think Puerto Rico, you say it every one.
Yeah. And actually, we were at the rally. People saying, oh, well, I'm not quite sure. Like, he didn't get a good laugh, but he got a bit of laugh.
It's not a joke. Yeah. You know, he talks to us, but it's like,
he had much better ones to get a bigger response.
it's like, you know, he's going for it makes sense that that's literally their job. Their job is to win this fucking election. And if they win this election by finding some lady who says Trump figured her and they just roll around. Roll around. Like, what else you got? You know, there's like all kinds of crazy allegations on both sides. I've seen nutty things I don't even want to repeat. What the fuck he's saying? You know, 'cause it's like he's singing, like he's making sounds out of the words that are pleasing more than he's communicating like really clearly. Pull up the lyrics to Brown Sugar. Wait till you read this. Have you read it?
I remember some lines, but not the full thing. Let's see this.
Bro, this one is like, no.
I saw an interview.
If you want to see those kind of movies, It's just someone's going to have the courage to make it. And if they do have the courage to make it, it will be criticized, but it will also be wildly successful. If they really went for it and made a super bad today, like a fucking all-out crazy comedy, it would be huge. People would be so happy. Let him have a primary. They wouldn't allow him to compete against Joe Biden. No fucking way. They had one guy, that was Joe Biden, until it wasn't. And then when it wasn't, it was like, oh yeah, Kamala, you gotta be it. And then they went through it to get a fucking ID, right? Ethnic minorities went through it, became American citizens, actually got the legal right to vote. They're proud of it. And they're like, hey, do what I did. Don't just cheat. You guys are cheating.
Seems like a reasonable
That's like reasonable. But anybody who would say that that's not reasonable, only right? You know, I'm pretty upset. I see that. It's great. But then the bad part every 4 or 5 years you're saying you do the hardest job in the world. You do that. If you were Trump said that you did not know how to educate people, didn't know who to trust, and trusting those people to trust them. So, for the years of that, like normal, now it's respect. Why do you think the job is just doing it? It's one of the things that a lot of people say. Can anyone explain to you why it's beneficial to America to have an open border? What is the benefit to America? I think 84% of Americans don't agree. Well, no shit. I think it's a large number of Americans don't agree with me as it's happening. And the real fear is that it's being used to buy votes. That's the real fear.
Do you believe that though? I justify your ideas. You want to bully, smear, and harass those people with perfectly legitimate concerns in order to shut them up. So what you're going to get is what happens when someone has a very real concern about something and you smear them and you call them horrendous names. Those concerns aren't going to go anywhere. They're going to get really angry.
Your hotel 24/7 will give you X amount of money. You know, maybe more money if you get it through a full occupation. And you're like, okay, sounds like a great deal. And so now you have housing for all these people. And then the people that are living here are very upset. I mean, they should be. You see it all the time. People in Chicago are fucking fed up. You know, like, we've been trying to solve, well, we want some protections in place. They see what's happening in other countries. I think it's cynical. It has a completely automated system for removing cargo. You can watch it in English 24 hours a day. You don't have to pay it. It doesn't have to pay it on purpose. Like, oh, Christ. At the same time, they have AI goggles and fucking they're watching virtual reality all day, and they're not even living in the world anymore. You're just getting a check from the government and free food.
And an AI girlfriend.
And an AI girlfriend. That makes
So
you
there
kill
are
yourself.
plus points.
They just pulled out of Michigan, where they were making all the cars, and these people have nothing. They were check to check while they were working there, and then instant, extreme poverty. It's a horrifying documentary.
And what these places don't really, these places were built around the factory. the hub. They were the literal hub of the community, and then you had bars and cafes and restaurants around. When you take that out of the community, you are ripping the literal soul out of it. And all of a sudden, these people who want that purpose and dignity have to
Take kibble for example. Almost everyone's probably fed their dog kibble at some point. But if you look at it, you may find out how ultra-processed it is. Luckily, there's a better option food out there, real food, for people who care about what goes into your dog farm, like the farmer's dog. They need fresh food that's so simple